Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and overnight I managed to make all of the items that we need for our base. So let's go have a quick look, and what a beautiful morning it's turning out to be. Look at that. Okay, so let's head down here and have a quick peek. So I'm going to open up the constructor, and so we have the small generator, which I've already gathered, the fuel tank, and the large constructor. So those are the items that I'm going to need, as well as I'm going to need the base starter. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the base starter. Now, before I get started, there's just another quick thing I want to mention about the constructor. Just another quick tip. So you have 4 main blocks that you can create. One is your base, one is your capital vessel, one is your small vessel, and one is your hovercraft. My personal view on hovercraft is it's pointless because it can only travel within the planet that you're on, wherever you created it. The small vessel can travel anywhere. You can travel outer space, within the planet, etc. So that's the vessel I'm going to build first. And then you have your capital vessel for, to me, is more of a future state when you're planet hopping and galaxy hopping, that sort of thing. And the base, which we just have here right now. So the thing I want to point out, as you can see, each one of these blocks have a different color associated with it. The base is orange, yellow is your capital vessel, green is your small vessel, and blue is your hover vessel. You'll notice in the template area for the blocks, the building blocks, I can use this block and this block here for any of these items. So you have to be very careful what you're building stuff for. So the oxygen tank I can only use for the capital vessel or the base. And same with all these plants here. So I can only grow them on my base or on the capital vessel. So you're going to notice when you start getting into some of the other items here, actually I don't have any yet, but as soon as I level up, I'm going to be able to craft more things, and it's going to indicate to you where I can apply that. So actually, let's look at the level up right now. So let's close this up. We're going to open up the inventory, and we're going to go to the tech tree, because if you recall, I had leveled up to level 2, so I have 10 points to unlock. So you have to be smart with what you want to unlock now, because that's when you're going to be able to use it. I am not too concerned with my capital vessel right now, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. Let's go to the base. For the base, I am going to want, so I already have a food processor, so these are the items I can make, and I'll only be able to make these in the large constructor. I cannot use this in the small constructor. So what I want to do is I want a fridge. So a fridge is going to be a key thing, and a cannon turret is going to be a key thing as well. And when do I level? Okay, we're going to check when I level up next. I am going to need a small ammo box for the cannon turret, so maybe I hold off on that and I get something else, and then as I level up again, I can go ahead and use that item. So here are all the different things that I can, again, I'm not concerned with the hover vessel, so I'm not going to worry about unlocking any of these items. I will be unlocking items for the small vessel. And you want to check out what you can unlock for your weapons. And right now, my next level that I can unlock is level 3, and that is the assault rifle. Okay, so right now I'm going to unlock, let's see, this is all level 3 items, so I can't unlock any of that. I can't unlock that either. Let's see, I can unlock the generator for the small vessel, the fuel tank for the small vessel, and the oxygen tank for the small vessel. Or let's not do that one yet. Let's do the cockpit for the small vessel. Okay, so all those are unlocked. I've used up all my points. Now let's continue on. So let's see where I'm at as far as leveling up. Okay, I'm going to be leveling up to level 3 shortly, so let's just keep on going. All right, food. As you can see, you have to keep an eye on your food level. I don't see any corn dogs around. Let me see. Is there something over on the other side here? Yes, I'm just going to take a quick run and get these corn dogs. Okay, so let's head back and we're going to start building. All right, so first order of business is we're going to eat the corn dogs, which I just gathered. Let's go ahead. We're just going to shift the next one over. So I'm just opening up my inventory, moving the corn dogs over into my slot. And okay, so that's going to do me for now. I may have to take one of my my emergency rations. Okay, so we're going to grab the base. I'm going to scroll down to it. When the item is blue, like it is right now, I can place it. So that means I did a good job. I can't place it there. I guess it's not flat. So let's see here. Let's place it right here. So if I click the left mouse button, it's placed. So there we go. I've created a brand new base, and you can name your base, but you can't name it until you have the power and stuff going. So another item I'm going to need are those blocks that I created. So let's go ahead and let's get this base started. Okay, so I have 72 blocks. That's going to come in handy. Now remember what I said earlier in the first episode, and that is if you don't have any iron deposits near you, like I know I have one right there, which I'm going to start digging out soon, then don't go too crazy with your blocks and making your base too big, because you're going to need all the iron you need to craft other items. So you got to start small. Because I already know that I have the resources there, I'm just going to go, well, maybe a little bit crazy. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start building this, and we'll come back when I have the right size structure. Okay, I've got my platform. I believe I went 7 by 8. I didn't mean to go that big, but anyways, this is good for now, because there's a lot of things that are going to be in here until you start expanding your base. So your walls need to be 4 blocks high. So that's 2, and not including your base. So the 4th block will be your ceiling. And the reason for that is some of the items that you have on there, let's see, how many do I have there? Like your large component, it's pretty big, so you have to make sure that you have the right height. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's good, because as soon as I start adding my ceiling, like that, I'm going to have enough height here for the large constructor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish off this base, and then we're going to come back and place some of the items. I have created a bit of a structure here. I did make sure that I have a roof protecting me. I did do a couple mistakes, but that's okay. I can remove those, and if I use the proper tool, I actually will get the metal sheets back. So this is what I've done so far. What I intended to do actually was to have one wall that is completely closed up so that I can start placing my generator and fuel tank and large constructor. Now, I am hearing a mini drone. I can hear the pulsating noise, but I don't see it, which is kind of odd. And yeah, I don't see anything, but I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can, if you're getting that sound coming over over to you. Oh, I don't hear it anymore. That's weird. I didn't see any mini drones on the map. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, but I can hear the vroom, vroom. That's the kind of noise you're going to hear when they start getting close to you. Okay, so what we're going to want to do, I know I have a couple blocks that are in the way. It's not quite done. And believe it or not, this took up the majority of my iron ingots that I had. So let me show you what I'm left with. So like I said, it takes a lot to construct your base. So if you do not have, where's my my small constructor. If you do not have an iron deposit near you, do not go crazy like I did here. And I'm still not done. So let's go ahead and I'll show you. So as you can see, I have no more metal plates. All my metal plates are gone. I used it to its max because I wanted to ensure that I had a wall done. And I only have 2 iron ingots left. So I'm going to, as soon as I get this up and get everything sort of set up, I'm going to have to start digging for iron because you pretty much need iron for everything. So hold on. So that is the wall. Just let me make sure that I have this wall in. I don't want to make another mistake. And I did start a little bit of, oh no, I didn't. Oh no, did I? Okay, hold on. It all looks the same. It's kind of, yeah. Okay, so I did start the corner. I'm just going to start the corner over here. And what I also did, I put a lip. I placed a lip on each corner, and you're going to see why in a minute. So as soon as you have turned your power on, those mini drones are going to come over here, and they're going to come and investigate. Figure out the best way to place your generator. I like to place mine up high on the wall. It really doesn't matter if I place it this way or if you use your home page up, page down, and delete, it's going to start turning it around. So you can play around with it for a bit and see what's the best. Yeah, you see I can have it there. I can have it there, but this block is in the way right now. So let's turn it around. Let's put it right there. Maybe I can put something else in this corner. So let's go ahead, we'll place it there. Now we will grab the fuel tank and we'll place it right below it to sort of keep everything stacked up there. The next item to go down, and so have a look at this. So as soon as you place this down, it's going to, oops, I just fell off. Hold on one second. Let me, do I have my jetpack on? Yes, I do. So jetpack is on, so let's get back up here. And let's place this item. Now, because I have a bunch of errors here, I'm not sure if that's enough space for me to put my large compressor, but let's have a look. Constructor, sorry, not compressor. So I'm going to turn this until I have the front how I want it. Let me have a look here. I think this is the front. Let me back up so I can view it. There should be a screen. No, I don't see the screen, so I'm going to continue to turn it. Is that the screen there? Yeah, there's the screen there. So this is the front. I've got it hugged up. I can't put it there because it's going through the wall. I'm going to actually cover up my core block. So we're going to place it right there. All right. So now that I have my 3 items in place, I'm going to need to fill this up here with fuel. Oh, and I just remembered all of those items are over here in my small compressor. So I'm just going to do a quick run, and I only have a minute to sundown. Oh my God, where's my small compressor? Oh yeah, it's behind me. Oh, there it is there. Okay, so let's grab some of these, and I better make some more because 3 isn't enough. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my components, and we're going to go ahead and make, oh, I don't know. I have quite a bit of promethium, so pellets. So I'm going to go ahead and make quite a bit because, trust me, you're going to need it. And then we'll fill up the tank. And the next item of agenda for me is to start drilling for iron, but I'm not sure if you're going to actually get a chance to see that since I only have a little bit of time before the sun goes down. So let's grab what we have here for now. So I have 6, 9, Let's wait for, okay, so this should be enough for me to go ahead and fill that up. Oh, and look at my fuel. So not fuel, but food. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my emergency rations. So it has to be in your inventory, and I need to go ahead and close the constructor. And okay, let's chow down here. Okay, as you saw, one ration brought my entire hunger bar all the way back up. So keep that in mind. What I am going to do on my next episode is we are going hunting. We need to get some meat, but hopefully by then we will have a fridge, we will have a food processor, so I don't have to keep on running out and using this small processor. So let's go ahead and fill up this fuel tank. And everything actually has to be in your player's inventory for you to place it. It can't be in your tool slot. But if you hold, another tip, if you hold your shift button down and click on your left mouse button, it will pre-fill all the slots for you. Now, if you don't want to use them all up, you can place them manually. So now I have fuel in the tank, and all I need to do now is start the power. The other thing I'm going to do before I start the power is I'm going to go ahead and grab all the items from my small processor, and we're going to move them over into the large unit over here. Now I know some of the items are still being created, but that's okay. I'm going to keep the food stuff over here and the plants, and I'll tell you why. I'll move them once I have my processor up and running. Because the only area I can make food right now is here. The large constructor does not have a food processor built in. You actually have to make a processor, a separate unit, and for you to be able to create your food or Java, etc. So I'll keep these items here. And we're going to lose the sun. So let me go ahead and get up here. We're going to place all these items in here, and then we're going to get the power going, and we can have a look to see who's going to be joining us once that power is on. Let's just place these items in here. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. So let's just go ahead, get all this stuff in here. I'm going to keep that on me because I'm going to need it. This is a work light. You can place it down. I'm going to probably place it outside so I can see what's going on. And there you have it. Did you hear that high shrilling sound? Shrieking sort of. Well, that is the plant life you're going to have to watch out for. Did I not put... Why do I have 2 fuel tanks? Okay, let's have a look here. Did I not put my fuel tank down? I did. Okay, I have 2. I don't remember creating 2 fuel tanks. I can definitely use 2 fuel tanks, but I'm going to save that for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and place it in here in case I die tonight. All my stuff is safe. So let's move that over here. And so as you can see in the large constructor, if I start moving over now, I have all these other new blocks that I can create. Which you don't see in the small, excuse me, you don't see it in the small constructor. And again, there's some other components in here that you don't see in the small constructor. So we are going to level up, and I think that is all that we're going to be able to do today. Oh, we should turn the power on. Or maybe I should save that for the morning until the sun comes back up. That way you can have a look and see the drones and stuff attacking, etc. So let's, I don't see the plant that's making that noise, so I will just tuck myself in a corner and yeah, just hold up for the night. Or I might head over there to the iron deposit and start drilling. In any which way, let's, I'm going to call it the night here. I would like to thank everybody for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe.